Chuck, what were you feeling out there, just overall as a team with your guys' ability to just roll up points like you guys did tonight?
I think we was pretty motivated today. Coach had been getting us earlier this week in practice about not being dialed in, so we took it upon ourselves to just show them that we was dialed in from the jump. Started the game off hot and kept it rolling throughout the game, and we had a pretty good night as a unit all around.
Was there an emphasis? I know, you got out to that big lead against Temple, then they came back in. Was there kind of a conscious effort to not let that happen this time around?
I'll say yeah, because last time with the Temple situation, Coach got on us about that. Then like how we were trying, basically playing the score a little bit, so he just wanted us to play hard, full 40 minutes, and not let that happen again.
51 points after halftime. Is that a reflection of everything you're talking about? Keep playing with your foot on the gas the whole way?
Yeah, just staying dialed in for 40 minutes. That was our goal.
What was it like watching Tyreek limp off and then Zurich limping off?
I didn't really see the Tyreek one, but Zurich happened right in front of me, so I was a little scared just from his reaction and how he was down on the ground. But ended up being all right, both of them, and they helped us finish this game out.
Zurich limped off with help from the trainers, and coming back after the intermission, he was working off to the side while you guys were warming up. Were you surprised that he played in the second half?
Not really. Zurich is a tough guy, tough individual, so whatever it wasn't that serious for him to sit out. So, if we need him, he's going to play. So regardless of the fact, he's tough enough and play through it.
How much does your guys' length help you guys on defense just overall? I mean, Bo comes off the bench and Xavier's sitting over there too, but you guys are getting a lot out of the smaller guys in a sense, but how's your length help you?
I'll say we have a lot of different guys that can go in and compete, play defense at a very high level. So in our length, it definitely helps. We got a lot of tall guards, tall individuals on the team. So playing with the length it just puts us, I'll say, at an advantage more on the defensive end, just getting deflections and steals and getting out of transition.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because seeing it every day in practice, you kind of get used to it, and then you don't realize how difficult it is to go against that when the opposing teams come into our building and we go there. So.
You had a career high in assists, your first double-double of your career. You had a career high in assists 2 nights ago as well at ECU. Talk about your playmaking ability and your ability to make assists without turning over.
Yeah, I'm glad you said turnover because I did have one. I'm kind of mad about still, but
10-1's pretty good.
Yeah. But it's just honestly just trusting my teammates. I play with these guys every day, and I have confidence when I pass them the ball. They're gonna make the right play and knock it down for me. So I give all the credit to my teammates.
Coach Lanier, ever since he's been hired, has preached defense, 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 and you guys had a 23-6 edge in turnovers. How much of the result today was a result of that, protecting the ball and then also taking the takeaways on the other end?
I'll say, this is stuff we've been preaching since the beginning. So, we got guys that's really locked into our game plan and our plan as a whole, just wanting to win. So, like you said, with the defense, we get on the run. It's going to be hard for teams to stop us in transition and just stop our offensive flow.
What does it mean for you guys kind of coming in, both of you, as more scorers that are now considered to be defensive players as well? And Ricardo, you finished the game against Memphis and playing in winning time. Coaches talked about your all-in mentality. Can you speak on those two things?
I'll just say my mindset, not knowing how much minutes I'm going to get certain games, but just regardless of how many minutes I'm getting, just play as hard as I can possibly with those minutes, give all my effort towards my teammates because, we're one big family. And that's how we walk around, that's how we act, so it's really been just everybody been locking in to the game plan and just it's been working, so.
Yeah, 37 bench points, but Coach Lanier always talks about how he doesn't consider even you guys anybody coming off the bench, he doesn't see it that way. You just talk about the selflessness of the team for everyone who does come off the bench as well.
Yeah, big part of it is it's not about me, so we're all tied in, so it doesn't really matter who's hot that given night. So if anybody, we have a lot of different guys on the team that can get hot and score from different areas of the floor. So we just normally ride with the hot hand or just who's flowing.
A lot of times when you go to the locker room at halftime in a game that's fairly close, the talk is about different adjustments. But when you go to the locker room up 19, what were the messages? What did you all discuss at halftime as you got ready for the second half?
Just staying dialed in. We've maybe not this big of a lead, but we've been in situations going into the half where we came out slow and it ended up biting us in the butt a couple times. So that's one of our biggest focuses for the rest of the year is just staying locked in.
Yeah, the first half is the first half. We got a whole new half to play, so whatever happened in the first half, leave that there. We got to start off the second half with more energy than we did in the beginning of the game to keep that same mindset each game.
You guys are just on a nice run, obviously 3 straight, like 7 of last 8 at this point. Just how do these wins kind of build on themselves? And I know, Ricardo, you were here last year where you guys were just kind of never able to do that. What's the different feeling where you guys are able to do that this year?
The work is paying off. All the hard losses that we had last year, just putting up on ourselves not to let that happen again. Just be positive with the situation that we were in. So it just was work on top of work that we've been doing as a team.
And we believe every night that we're the best team on this court. So we're trying to just show y'all, but every day in practice we know who we are.